welcome back to our 46 Chevy truck build. Today we're going to replace this toe kick. Give you a little quick glimpse. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright, this is the original toe. I keep saying toe kick. Toe board. It's beyond repair. And then since I went kind of crazy on the floor, hopefully you guys, I'll put a link up here to that playlist you want to follow along if you missed it. But the whole floor needed some attention. That's what I thought I was going to come out here this winter and just clean the floor up. But most of the structural supports where it bolted to the frame were rotten. So it was just rip it out, start over. And then we made bucket seat mounts, and now we're gonna work on the flooring, the skin. I got a couple of sheets of 18 gauge. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that sheet metal up and see what kind of trouble I can get into. All right, hang in there. This is gonna be my first panel I do because it's smaller. This tape right here is gonna be where this filler piece is gonna go. So what you're gonna see from outside the firewall and underneath are these 3 sections, minus the left and the right. And then I do have another little sliver here where the toe kick's gonna cover. So from this blue tape over is gonna be behind a panel of this little guy. I'm probably gonna make that one removable so I could get to the body bolt. And then I'm gonna make a little wire chase out there. So these are the only really 3 you're gonna see. And I'm thinking, I like this design, and I want to kind of continue that and flow down to something that nobody's ever going to see again. But I want to see if my kit came with a die similar to these, and I can recreate that. So I think this middle panel, I'm going to have those 5. I'm hoping it's a 1/8 bead. I'm going to put those through that panel, and then these guys I'm just going to make little recessed panels because I really think that's a cool look. I really want to do it, but it's not 40s, so I want to throw some of these 40 design lines in there, and then throw in a couple of the raised recessed panels for the fun of it. I really gotta. It's horrible in my head sometimes because I can't just focus on this. I'm already thinking 2 or 3 steps ahead. Because now, whatever I design this out, I want to carry it through with the rest of the floor. Got my paper out, make a little pattern, do some arts and crafts. I know this is just a toe kick, and it can be a lot rougher than this. But I'm just practicing. Okay, wax on. If I get good at this, then when I do the actual repairs you see, I'll be good to go. I'll be ready. I got a lot of body work to do, so I know this is getting ridiculous with the fitment, but I need the help, need to practice. Alright, now I'm going to do the middle one. I'm finding what's working best for me. If I take my... Shit, where'd it go? Take my nibbler down here. I'm using my nibbler. I'll get close to my scribe line, and then I'll come back in with a couple little grinders here and tune it up, and then I'll test fit it. This should get me really close. That's the plan anyway. Okay, I'll come back when that's cut out. Got a little bit right there. I can feel it. It's not sitting down all the way. I think I got some metal shavings behind there too. So I'm gonna fix that. That'll make a nice weld. Okay, now I gotta figure out my layout. I'm gonna do a test piece. I'm gonna see if I can recreate that with my bead roller before I throw it on this guy. I don't want to have to make that twice. So I'll do a couple test pieces, and then I'll put it all together. Here's my dies. It came with my bead roller. I think it's that one. I'm kind of right in between. This one. No, I don't know. I'm going to try the small one first. See what happens. That is 1/4 inch. Alright, I'm going to load this up. Give her hell. We're going to play with the bead roller today. I picked up a setup from Woodward Fab. It's the super bead roller. Just a little bit thicker, I think, is what makes it super. I'm going to put this handle on, and I'll get right back with you. Yeah, I'm kidding. No handle. That looks like a pain. And then I'm all for safety. I really am, especially when I got my kids out here helping me. But that's fucking ridiculous. I can't get my boot in there. Just barely get your toe. I mean, what the fuck do they want you to do? Stick your bare foot in there? And that's the foot missing toes, so it should fit. I tried taking this lid off, throwing that away, but this covers all your electrical internals, so I don't know. But when the safety guy's not watching, I'm gonna cut that off there. That's ridiculous. They make things so hard for you to do anymore. I don't understand it. It's like I'm at work. Alright, here we go. I did one full turn. Wrong way, asshole. Yeah, I would have ruined the first piece. But yeah, it went backwards. That's awesome. Rookie! Well, that moves fast. That was one turn. Let's do two. Let's see what happens. One. Son of a bitch. Just warped the shit out of it. Now that's just a test piece, remember? So. I think it works. How about you? And that'll be the side the transmission sees. And I got one more test piece. I'm gonna do a raised panel. Okay, hold on. So this one here, we're gonna go with the 1/8 inch step. See how that works. Hopefully the smaller step won't warp it too bad. I'm gonna give this a spin and see what happens. I'm gonna try to figure what line I gotta follow. I'll start right there. Just do one full turn. One turn. Sure likes to push it down. Cool. That's not bad right there. Let's see what one more full turn does. Oh yeah, that's what it's meant to be. This thing needs to be about a foot taller. This little stand here. One shitty spot in here. Where'd it go? Probably where I started and stopped. There's one there. Oh yeah, right there. I think as I came around I got real wide on I was going too fast and I didn't stay in my track. But overall, that's not bad. I think what would help me if I made my radiuses bigger. That's a pretty tight curve in there. And then that's what I want to do to this panel. Maybe I'll only do one turn. Just doing one turn or maybe a turn and a half won't be so bad. It doesn't look like it warped it too bad. It was pretty crooked to begin with. Alright, so I'm on my third bead. This is the second pass. I did a nice light one, about a full turn. I am utilizing the jam nuts here. That sure helps a lot. make it consistent between them one to the other. And then I'm trying to kind of feather in as I run and then work past and then kind of gradually work it out so that you don't see those start and stop marks. So what I've been doing, I just kind of crank her down tight and then try to go slow and then just crank her down. Alright, so now we're good. The hard part for me is stopping at the same point. Kind of wish those new glasses would show up. Need bifocals. Because I'm old. Alright, so I went from one end back to the other. Now I'm gonna come back out to the middle and just kind of let off the gas here. Yeah, this is fun. And each time puts a little curl in it. Up. Which tends to hit this if you don't straighten it out. Okay. Woo! Alright, what do you think? Close enough? It does have a little warp in it, but you're gonna have that on those big jobs. It had a little flex, but it wasn't that bad. It lays flat with the clecos. I like it. I came really close to my edge here. I should have set it back a little bit. Oh well. Again, nobody's ever gonna see it. Alright, I'm going to work on the other panels now. I'm probably going to practice again because that one looked like dog. But I think I figured out what I did wrong. This thing moved on me. Where is it? There's one really shitty corner right here. Well, I had to take my cover off my gear. This wasn't tight, so my upper bar moved on me about 1/4 of an inch out. So by the time I got to my last pass, my dies separated. So I started in here like this, and by the time I got out, it was moved out about that far, so it kind of messed everything up. So I'm going to do one more practice piece, with my 1/8 inch, and I might not go as deep this time. I won't only do a turn and a half. It doesn't need that much. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Gotta do some more practicing and laying out. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna do this. This is what you'll see from outside. The blue line is the frame, and then I'll do this little panel here. Just gonna go a full turn. I'm gonna ease into it. I do not have enough confidence to go fast, but it seems to be a lot smoother the faster you go, but I'm just chicken shit. I'm gonna drive off the edge or something. Then I'll have to start over. Come on, you pussy. Just go. Do it. Ooh, that turned out pretty good. That corner's kind of bad, but not bad, but I mean, that's the worst corner right there, and it's not that bad. I don't know, should I go deeper, or should I just call this a win? So really, that's all I want. I just want that look. See what it looks like. Either way, I'm probably going to do the other side too before I change the bead roller. I don't know, that looks pretty cool. I think I might just stick with one. Just one turn. I'm going to do the other side while I'm hot. So I'm staying 3/4 inch from my frame. The blue line seems to give me enough room in between so everything doesn't kind of run together. Get rid of the lines I don't need so I don't get carried away. Do something stupid. Yeah, send it. There we go. Here's another look at the front. Oh, the other day I did find the last little bit of original green. I couldn't tell. It looks black. The only picture I have of this when my grandpa first bought it is in '58 and it's black and white. I just assumed it was black, but it's actually a dark, like an army green. Alright, I'm gonna work on these pieces here. Think about it for a while. Okay, hold on. Oh. That's cool. I'll give you guys a guess what that's for. Anybody know? Every proper hot rod should have one. Okay, so far I haven't screwed up too bad. I did this guy. Hold on. Let me go back. This one, I laid it out from the backside because I had the frame right there. It was easy to draw. And then I wanted it recessed in. And then this one, I drew it from the top side in the cab. And then I threw it in my bead roller and I got around one corner and realized the panel was pushing up, which wouldn't have looked too bad, but it would have been wrong. So I was able to hammer and dolly that little section out and then start over. So it was kind of a little bit wonky in that corner. But yeah, that's just bead roller 101 intro stuff. Alright, I'm going to do that corner over there. And hopefully I can get a couple tacks in here before the night's over. I gotta go to that dinner party. But I'm trying. Hopefully I'll at least get that one done. Hold on. Alright. I'm going to see if I can get a couple fusion welds in here. Take this all out. And then weld those seams. It's not really called for here. I could just spot weld this and move on with my day, but I need to practice. Cool. That is fun. I highly recommend it. Okay, I'm already got the TIG fired up. I cleaned everything. Everything I've done so far with my TIG practicing, I get porosity and just garbage in the metal and the paint. Everything's cleared, even my wire. I'm using just your straight up MIG wire because that's a tight gap. I'm just gonna try to hit a couple of fusion welds with it, so I'm hoping I don't need a lot of filler. So all right, here we go. So the goal now is to not light my ass up like I did last time. That really sucked. Okay. I think I'm just going to do two in the middle to hold it together because it's kind of wavy and I'm having a hard time flattening it, so I think I got a good spot here. Hopefully that'll hold together when I get her to the bench. Hopefully it stays in one piece. Now I'm going to pull this out, weld it on the bench where it's a lot easier to work with. Okay, success. I got it all in one piece. Alright, I gotta be somewhere in an hour, so I gotta go. I'm gonna come out tomorrow. I'm gonna work on these a little bit. I might have to hammer them flat. That one's got a little lip. this one. So I'm going to practice my sheet metal butt weld. Alright. Can't buy tools big enough to do the job. You gotta be a welder too, I guess. Alright, we'll be right back tomorrow. Alright, new day. I got a good start. I've been out here practicing. I did a bunch of spot welds all the way across it, and I made sure I leveled everything out. I've been hammering dollying it. Got everything on the same plane. I did a couple nice tacks. Then I ground them off. And then now I'm just gonna go like hell. Okay, my tip is sharp and my crack is clean. I'm ready to rock. Here we go. So definitely for me, I found the best rate of success. I have to be somewhat comfortable. I got a little grip right here, just for like an elbow rest. It helps me stay stable. I don't know. Here we go. Damn it, I was cruising. I was winning. Let's see how that... I blew out both my ends. And it does have, she did warp it. So let me hammer that back flat and grind it and then see if I can fix my ends. Be right back. Still feel a couple spots. Like if that was a quarter panel or something, I definitely need a little bit of filler there. There's a low spot there. If you can see it. No, I'm pretty happy with that. For a floorboard, that's pretty nice. I'm gonna work on my little corners here. It's gonna be frustrating, but one more sanding. Alright. I'm gonna fix those corners and then do that one and come back. I think we'll probably wrap this one up. Okay, there's the second side. I'm getting faster at it. The one thing I'm struggling with is feeding like this continually. I can barely hold on to this. I can barely feel it. I don't know what this rod was for. Not brazing. It said oxyacetylene welding on the can. I don't know. I've had this for a while. I don't know what it is, but it did not like that. It liked the MIG wire better. And then of course I undercut my ends again. I don't know how you guys do that when you get out to the end. How do you keep it from just blowing right out? But I did pop 2 holes in it there. That was me messing with my filler wire. And I ended up putting too much heat in it while I was dinking around and a little hole in it, but that's not bad. I'm happier than shit with that. And then there's the back side. Oh yeah, you can see there's one of my holes. There's the other one. Alright, I'm gonna grind that. There we go. The first panel. Gonna throw it in a truck. Hopefully it still fits. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this one up. What do you think? Shoot me something down in the comments. I'm gonna run with that. Pretty sturdy. I like it. Alright guys, thanks for following along, watching me struggle. I'm going to sit in here for a little while and think about what I'm going to do next. Got some toe kicks to make. I could finish out the bottom. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to go in for today, but that'll be next. Hang in there. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you stick around for the next one, and see ya, citizens!